Yo, yo, yo. What the fuck is up? It's your boy hashtag Big So Mad, and you're now tuning in with real exclusives, man. The realest motherfucking podcast on the motherfucking planet. We just have the realest, most organic shit. Conversations, topics. We talking about the realest shit, and we gonna get to the nitty gritty and give you real perspective on shit. Uh, Today, the first episode is brought to you by hashtag Big So Mad, your boy, and shit. We're gonna talk about the journey of being a music artist, the whole journey of becoming an artist, and from the start to shit. I don't know if it's ever finished. I don't know if it's ever necessarily finished. Like unless you reach like them pinnacles. You know what I'm saying? But for instance, I'm 30 years old now. I started music in about 2010, 2010. I want to say. Maybe kind of dibbled and dabbled a little bit in 2009, but it wasn't nothing serious. It was like a recording at home on Audacity. If y'all who don't know, this is in LimeWire era. This back then when LimeWire, you know what I'm saying? They had this thing called Audacity, and it was a recording software. It was a free downloading recording software, just like the FL Studio demo was free back then. You know, I'm gonna get into that too. So, 2009, I found myself starting to write music and shit, and I didn't have beats, and I used to want to rap on my little Audacity beats. So, what you do? Well, LimeWire, we was downloading beats. If we were able to get them, we were able to download them and rap on beats, freestyle on beats like Lil Wayne. That was his era, right? So we was doing that. But we was also, I had to learn. I learned how to make beats. So a lot of people don't know this about me, but on FL Studio, I actually learned how to produce and make beats before I learned how to record my music. I don't even know how to record on FL Studio to this day. Never learned how to do it. But making beats, quantizing beats, that's something I know how to do. I even sampled a beat or two. I probably go find them still too. I definitely have some beats that I made and they exist somewhere for sure. Like on my emails or something, I definitely got some old beats for sure. Proof of me making beats, but I was never passionate about it. I always had the FL demo too. I never went and got full-fledged FL Studio. So I know when I was making beats, I had to make them on the spot because the computer used to probably get shut off and it was a demo, so I wasn't able to save them. So I always had to make my beats and build them on the spot, which I learned how to do. You know what I'm saying? That bring me into 2010 now. And, I'm in East Oakland going to Fremont High. For y'all don't know, that's in the East, in the 40s, High Street. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to East Fremont High, and across the street they had the YMCA. And at the YMCA is a studio. And they had the gym. So that was the main reason for niggas to go there. If you was a turf dancer, they had the little dance room, right, with the mirrors in there. So me and shout out Dummy, he's still turf dancing. Legend in the Bay, legend in East Oakland, shout out Dummy. The best turfer ever, if you ask me. It's some niggas that's up there. Dummy the best turfer ever, if you ask me. But, you feel me, me and Dummy used to be in the dance hall. I used to hoop too, so we used to be playing open gym, right? But then the studio, y'all know me, that was my shit. So I was in the studio program. Like, it was a Black History Month thing, and we made a Black History song, and it was a YMCA program album, and everybody had a single on the album. Then we had collaborative songs. So I still got that from 2010 right now. I had somebody send it to me, cause the guy who was producing our beats at the time, he's older, he's a grown man, so he still had access to the shit. He didn't lose it, obviously. So he sent me all the music. So shout out Poetic Beats. We supposed to be working soon too, but so 2010 now, I'm actually in the studio and figuring out, but I'm sharing it with so many. It's like a record label where nobody signed, and you sharing your shit with hella artists, and it's just one booth. So everybody we fight for our, trying to get studio time and record our own songs and shit. So I never got the full experience. But I did get experience. I performed back then. I was on the album, whole little shit. So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? For me to be in 10th grade in 2010 and be able to do all that, that was a dope experience. And so you take it to 2011, and for some reason it's blurry. I don't really remember doing a lot of music in 2011. I think I was hooping. I was still in East Oakland. 2011 though, if I was doing music, it wasn't nothing. It was me and the homies doing hella MySpace songs. That's what it was. We were doing hella gang songs, trouble gang songs. That was our little clique back then, right? So we was doing hella little trouble gang songs. That's what had to have been going on. But bam, 2012, I go to San Lorenzo High School. My brother's a freshman, so now I want to go to the school where he's a freshman at. Make sure he establishes shit. So I go to SLG, and bam. So now I'm finally shooting my first music video. So you gotta understand, me being the artist, I go from recording on Audacity, a webcam microphone, to like, okay, this not the real quality. I had to figure out a real studio. Nigga didn't have beats, so nigga had to make beats. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm learning. Okay, I gotta find this studio. Then when you get to the studio and you find an engineer, they ain't mixing this shit right. They giving you half-ass work. They just giving you bare minimum and sending you out. So now when you go record your shit somewhere, you paying your good money to go record somewhere, and you ain't getting good results. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, so you're not getting the results you want. You're gonna pay your good money to go record, and they give you half-ass, shitty-ass mixes. Every artist been through it. So, I didn't learn from recording my own music. Damn, this microphone janky. It's not a real mic. Let me go to the studio. Damn, they not mixing my shit. I need beats there. Damn, I'm making them, but I'm not really a producer. I'm not a super producer. I'm cool. I mean, they all right. But it's people that actually are hella good at it. Like, I'm good at rapping. Let me not focus on beats. 2012. Shoot my own videos and shit. Exaltus on, he should end up shouting. Exaltus, you shot my fucking video, then you deleted it, okay? I don't know if it's archived or you deleted it because you start doing bigger names and shit. We ain't gonna mention them, but nigga, why would you delete my video for 2012, one of my first videos? I can't even find it no more. I got the song still. Where the fuck is the video, right? So now this is another reason why you drop your videos on your page. If it's a huge page and they got momentum, yes, it makes sense to get their traffic. But other than that, I need everything dropped on my page. Cause I need the traffic to come to me. And so a nigga can't delete your fucking song when they want to. Or you can update the name. Or whatever it might be, right? But you got control over it. So 2012, 2013, 2014. Now I'm recording in the hood. We in East Oakland. There's a studio across the street from the boutique. We had a stall in the 50s. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Just because boutique, shout out mama, but it's closed now. You know what I'm saying? But we had a store in the 50s and there's a studio across the street. So we used to record there and shit. Still shitty mixes though. Still shitty mixes, but I'm going through the artist thing now. Now I'm getting more comfortable with recording. Cause I'm already good at freestyling. I don't make beats anymore. We're going to YouTube University. We get all our beats from YouTube. And then 2015, bingo, I met my brother, producer, fucking Jay Reed. This one I just say I ain't gotta make beats anymore. Cause I was working at Jamba Juice and I used to play my shit and he used to play his shit. Then we like, nigga, let's work. Cause he wasn't rapping, he was making beats and I was rapping. And like, let's work. Now we in 2025, this is 10 years later. Let's go through this journey, right? So now me and Reed making mixtapes and shit. I'm recording at Reed house. He mixing it. He not really a mixer, but he got a good ear for music. So I trust his mixing. So you could watch through our mixtapes as the sound progresses. You know what I'm saying? And it gets better. 2017, I get out of jail. 2018. So I'm going to studios, I'm booking studios, I'm getting free studio time, I'm going to the homie's house, and I'm doing hella music at this time, right? It's just a bunch of recording shit. Obviously, I figure out how to make my own cover art. I end up learning how to direct my own videos, because when you pay for a music video, they don't have the ideas. So if you don't have a plan for your video, you just gonna shoot wherever the fuck you at. Right here, right there, done. That's how they do it. So you gotta have your plans and your locations together. So I learned how to direct my own videos, or, eventually learn how to get better with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not at a pro level, but I've definitely had trial and error. Like, okay, this works, this doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So now, so now after I meet Jay Reed and we release a bunch of projects and mixes and shit, mixtapes and shit. Now it's about quality. Now it's like, okay, we know good studio to go to get the good mixes and shit now, cause we didn't went through mixing our own shit. But on top of that, now Jay Reed got a home studio and I got a home studio, and this is what differentiate the artist from the artist. You know what I'm saying? The artist from the artist. Now listen, you can go to. You got these people that they so focused on being perfect, and then they drop something and it ain't perfect. Cause if it's perfect, it'll do perfect things, right? Not saying your shit wasn't perfect. Hear what I'm saying? All that. Oh, I need the best quality for every song. That's cool if you drop in a few songs. Yes. Actually, you probably want the best quality for all your songs, but if you're putting out a large amount of music like me, 100 songs plus, it's a lot to get every song mixed and mastered. We're dropping the music and we're gonna see which one catch and we're gonna see which ones they like. As long as the quality is good. You can't be shitty quality, you can't be recording on a webcam microphone, and you can't have not good mixes. You gotta have a good mix too. Every artist out there, I need you to invest in these 4 to 5 things. It's very simple. Hey, HP or MacBook, preferably MacBook. Get you a MacBook. You're gonna need a MacBook. You're gonna need an external hard drive, okay? Now, I got a 2015 MacBook. I suggest anything over 2016 if you wanna run 4K on your screen. You don't need 4K though. But if you want to run 4K, I suggest anything over 2016, all right? And we're running you around $400, $500 maybe. External hard drive, that's about another $100, all right? You're gonna need a, the focus right. Let me grab this picture. It's connected, but I could just unplug it. Now, everybody gonna talk shit and say, oh, you should get an Apollo Twin Thunderbolt, or you should get this interface or that interface. If you're on a tight budget, get you a Focusrite. A solo interface. You don't need the double. Get you a Focusrite. Run you $100 used. Max. Okay? You got your MacBook. You got your external hard drive. You got your Focusrite. Now you need a mic stand. Headphones. And a pop filter. Pop filter, like I got 2. Right? You got the eyeball. You see everybody in this, all the studios, right? You get the eyeball. Or you get the one that cover the back. I got one of those too. The back thing and the headphones. You don't need speakers. I got speakers too. You don't need speakers. 6 things. Headphones, mic stand, Focusrite, hard drive, laptop. If I'm forgetting something. If I am, we're gonna put it all in the motherfucking description, okay? So once you get your home studio, you don't need Pro Tools or something on there. You can learn how to record on Fruity Loops, FL Studio. They got that. You can record. I've seen people do it. Ableton, Logic. It's a bunch of recording softwares out there, okay? GarageBand. People use GarageBand. Shit, the kids using their phone nowadays. All right? It's 25. The kids using their phone nowadays and mixing it and dropping it, and it's going like that. It's happening, TikTok. So once you get your own studio, now you off. This is the difference, okay? You guys are right, quality, yeah, you gotta go get it mixed and mastered. Perfect, that's cool. But how are you in the gym if every time you pay, you in the game? When you go pay to be in the studio, you're in the game. Or if you go do a show, you in the game. So you in the gym, or unless you paying to be in the gym, some people pay for memberships. All right, so how much you paying? You got some people built the gym at the fucking house. So whenever I feel like working out, I can work out. I can get up 3 in the morning and go work out. I don't gotta go to the gym. The gym might be closed. I work out whenever. I get all these ideas out whenever. I'm recording whenever I want. The creative process is endlessly flowing because I have a home studio. This will differentiate the artist from the artist. The artist from the artiste, should I say. If you don't got a home studio and you doing this music shit, you probably serious about it. You probably might be, but how serious are you if you don't have a fucking home studio? If you haven't, you've been doing music 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, 19 years, 10 years, and you ain't invested in a decent microphone, mic stand, interface, laptop. All you gotta do is record it, clean vocals, and pay an engineer to mix it. Shout out Larry Jones. I see him bring his laptop everywhere. I brought my shit to Atlanta and brought it back to Cali with me. How dare I leave my laptop and my microphone and my mic stand? I'm carrying that bitch. You dig what I'm saying? So, as my journey as an artist, I've did all this shit. Then you drop music, then you don't get the streams you want and shit. That's another story. We're gonna talk about marketing and shit. That's gonna be a whole nother episode though. Cause I could give y'all some real experience and results off of marketing. And what works and what don't work. We're gonna go through that too, but as far as being an artist, think you have to have your home studio to differentiate yourself from these other lame ass, weak ass, fake ass artists. You ain't gotta be a lyrical nigga, but you gotta be able to record your own music. So when you get in that studio, you can say, hey, do that like this, stop, bop, 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 bop. Cause I do it myself. Actually, I could really sit there and do it myself, but I just don't feel like it. That's why I booked the session. Cause I want the real studio environment. So, man, I hope y'all got a little game from your boy. Hashtag, man, on real exclusives and shit. We're gonna keep it 100 and have real talks every time, man. Talks that matter. You dig what I'm saying and shit. So, yeah, make sure y'all get your studio equipment. Embrace the journey as an artist. But some of the shit you can skip. I just gave y'all some free game. You don't have to go through all the wasting money. If you get a feature, make sure you get a video. If you get a feature, make sure you get the video. Or you're not gonna capitalize on your money. Right? We wanna capitalize on our investments. How you do that? You gotta secure the video with that feature. If there's a contract needed, get the contract signed out, get it written out, whatever, get it written terms on Instagram, however you do it. Get that video done with that feature or don't get the feature. Get your home studio so you ain't gotta pay $10,000 a year recording. You can record all the shit at your house and spend $5,000 recording the main songs with the right mixing masters. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it a little different. It's 2025. We got the resources out there. Everything out there. Hashtag.